Guys, during our Sajek tour, we suddenly took decision to climb up the zenith of Konglak, which is the highest peak of Sajek, as we were super passionate to enjoy the sunset from Konglak. So based on the plan, we hit the track, although we had to go through trials and tribulations. Thing is that we were not willing to wrap our head around climbing this slippery track. Anyway, to climb up this mountain, we chose the time just after Asr prayer because the extremity of sunlight began to decline or wane in this very time, and it was not arduous or toilsome for us to climb. As you were watching, our Munna and Osman were climbing the Konglak, being very careful and watchful, whereas they were not thinking about the way of descending through the dry and slippery track. Anyway, climbing along with lots of tourists strengthened our mind to climb jubilantly. Meanwhile, the sun was trying to distract and drench us through its extraordinary flaming beauty. As long as we see, we could experience and witness the blue horizon was merging with green ambience over different sort of mountain range. Likewise, every other tourist, I was also climbing through the track to merge with the natural beauty of Konglak. After struggling a bit, we managed to climb up the first part of Konglak and decided to take rest for a while, as we had to climb the last part to reach the culmination of Konglak. We enjoyed the tamarind tea from the tribal tea seller. The tamarind tea was like a nectar for us. It really gave us magic refreshment. The funny thing is that we were so contemplative whether to drink this tea, and we were decisively in a dilemma at the very first time. But the tribal tea seller, especially the tribal lady tea seller, convinced us to enjoy the tea, and she guaranteed our continuous approach towards this tea stall. And finally, her confidence came true. The tamarind tea acted like a medicine for us. Anyway, watching the teak trees standing on the pinnacle of mountain range and sometimes being a bit timid and frightened was decisively kind of a different vibe. Guys, at last we started climbing towards the highest peak of Konglak, being very watchful. We were enjoying tribal culture, their shops and houses, while ascending the mountain. Eventually, I would like to say that the sunset of Konglak made us spellbound throughout the ascending time, and it really helped us to get rid of feeling blue. So to sum up, I would like to say that to enjoy the natural beauty of Sajek, you have to buckle down and you have to think out of the box so that you can work flat out and you can build endurance to merge with the nature and its beauty. And guys, thank you very much for being patient and for listening my words.